Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to be covering the single leg split squat, the Bulgarian split squat, excuse me. So I'm going to be going over some points, performance, execution, how you can modify this. If there's any questions, feel free to put them in the chat or leave a comment at the end. We're going to be using a bench here and a box. You can also elevate your leg on a box as well versus just a bench or any other sturdy object. So I'm going to demonstrate a repetition or two on my one leg so you can see. This is what a Bulgarian split squat looks like. I'm going to reference it as a split squat just to be able to make it nice and easy, short and concise. So for my bench, I'm going to have my back leg elevated on this bench or box, whatever surface I have. You want to make sure it's stable. I also like to have my ankle right at the edge of the bench or box. That's going to allow me to hinge and create a leverage point as I go into that split squat. So it makes it a little bit easier versus if my shin's there, I'm going to be blocked by my shin and won't be able to have any movement. So that joint allows me a better range of motion. Now, a guide for how far away you want your leg or your front leg is going to be dependent on the length of your legs. A guide could be 3 steps or 3 feet away. So 1, 2, 3. That is a guide that you can start with. So I have my front leg there. I have my back leg elevated on the bench or box. As I go to execute this movement, I'm going to hinge at my knee and hip, going as low as I can. I am not looking to get my knee to touch the floor. I'm just going to get as low as I can. Once I hit this bottom range of motion, I'm then going to press through the midfoot and stand. Now notice that as I hinge, I have some pressure on my back leg. Majority of the load and weight is on that front leg. As I go to lower down, my knee is coming to the tops of my toes. You can keep it so or adjust your stance so that your knees stacked over your ankle or to your toes. Nothing is wrong with the knee going over the toe, but for today's movement and exercise, I want you to focus on having the knee maybe to the toe, no further again for today. In this bottom position, I'm focusing on pressing through my midfoot and engaging my glute to stand all the way nice and tall. Again, I do have some weight on that back leg. Now for this movement, I like to incorporate anywhere between 6 to 8 repetitions on one leg, then I'll switch, I'll do 6 to 8 repetitions on the other leg. I incorporate these a lot into my training, so if you're looking for a coach, click the link below, then you can sign up for my fitness app, and I'll be able to virtually coach you and provide a program for you. Now, if we're looking at this movement and we want to make it a little more challenging, 2 options. We could grab one dumbbell, either hold it each dumbbell head, or like a goblet squat style, so I'm keeping it close to my body. This is one option. Again, back leg is elevated, ankles at the edge of that bench or box. As I lower myself down, I go all the way down, making sure I keep that load close to my body. Keep my torso nice and engaged. Core is tight and back is straight in terms of my spine being straight. I stand up. I'll do my 6 to 8 repetitions on one leg. Again, that's where I start out with. You can always change it and be dynamic, but that's a good place to start. And then again, I'll do my other repetitions on my other leg. Another option for the dumbbell split squat is to hold a dumbbell in each hand. I like to have it rest on the back side of my palm. So I get set, pick up my dumbbells, I get set. Then I do my repetitions. That is another option. Another option is to hold it by your shoulders. Same thing. This is going to be a little less challenging, I feel like, because the weight is a little higher up compared to the other dumbbells where they're lower down. Another option is to grab a barbell, and you could do a barbell either in that front rack position or on your back rack if that is an option as well. You could do that essentially front rack or back rack lunges. If you're newer to this movement, start out with just your body weight. Then from there, you can progress to load. I will do this either as accessory work or I will have it as a superset in my program. So for example, if you're following my Strength and Tone program in my app, I might have 8 single leg split squats on each leg, supersetted with 8 single leg deadlifts on each leg, rest 2 to 3 minutes, and complete about 4 rounds. Again, that is an example of my program that you can check out. Link is below in the description. You can go to my landing page, download my app, and join my community. I have multiple programs. I have a community and as well as a news feed that talks about nutrition, macronutrients, and micronutrients. So if you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more movements like the split squat, feel free to leave a comment or send me a message and let me know. If there's something more that you'd like to see in terms of coaching, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow for another live video. Have a fabulous day.